Hello and welcome to PMPLounge.com. My name is Shoaib and the voice behind all the videos that you see on this YouTube channel as well as the PMPLounge.com website. Today I'm taking up a question that came in from Cora and I was tagged to answer that question. The question read, how good is the PDU training program from, it names basically the name of one of the most popular job search website in India. So probably you can figure that out. So how good is the PDU training program from that website? Do you need to take the PMP certification exam after the training, or is the training enough? I am told that the training is enough, and this comes in from somebody by the name Narayan. All right, so let me take that question up. Let's talk about this training that Narayan is talking about. What is this training? What is the training that he's talking about? So there are several training providers. There are several schools. There are several institutions that provide such training. Basically, what he meant was 35 contact hours training, right, which is a mandatory requirement for PMP. And what all are the requirements for the mandatory requirements for PMP exam? I'll share a link down in the description that talks about all the requirements, everything that you need to have in order to be eligible to write the PMP exam. So one of those mandatory requirements is this training that this question is about. So there are many institutions, there are many websites that provide this training online, and typically it's a 35 contact hour training. So 35 hours of project management study, basically that is what it is. And you can get this training in let's say a 5-day training program. You can some of the institutions provide this training in 4 days itself. They have 8-hour long sessions for 4 days, making it close to 36 hours. They call it 35 hour. They give you the certificate for the 35 contact hours. Some of the institutions have 2 weekends, right? They take 2 weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and then Saturday, Sunday again, and they give you the certification for the for this 35 contact hours, which is again a mandatory requirement for PMP. So this is the training that Narayan is asking about. Is this training good enough? Well, the training needs to be good enough, right? If you want to clear your PMP exam, the training has to be good. But is it good enough, or do you need the PMP certification exam? You need to take that certification exam after it. Is the training good enough? For those of you who do not have the time to watch the full video, I'll give you a short answer. The short answer is no, the training is not enough. Let's talk about why is it important for you to have this training, right? Number one reason is that it is a mandatory requirement that I've already spoken of, right? Number two is that this training is supposed to, now it is, I say supposed to, because if you take this training from a good institution, you will achieve these goals that I'm going to be talking about right now. These are the goals that you should be aiming for as part of this training, right? So number one is that you should be able to brush up your existing project management knowledge by attending this training. Your existing project management knowledge, right? This training should help you brush up the concepts of project management. It should be, help you brush up your existing project management knowledge, because you already have that knowledge, because you have 3 years of experience, which you need to be able to be eligible to write the PMP exam, right? So this is one of the goals of this training. The other goal of this training has got to be that you, after this training, right, after this attending this 5-day training or whatever, whatever the mode be, after having your 35 hours of project management education training, you should be able to speak the global project management. The last goal of this training should be that you should have the global project management perspective as well, right? You should have a global perspective of how procurements are done globally on all projects, how risks are mitigated globally across all the projects in the world, right? Wherever people are aware of PMP, wherever people are aware of PMI, wherever people are aware of PMBOK guide, they manage their projects in this fashion, which you are going to understand and which you are going to get the perspective of in this 5-day training. Now, is this training good enough, or do you need to write the certification exam? Like I said, it is not good enough. You have to write the certification exam, because that exam is a proof that you know the global perspective. You can speak the global language of project management, right? So exam is the proof. Attending training is fine. You might be trained by the best project management trainers out there, but still, for you to be able to prove that you know stuff, that you can speak project management language, you have to write the PMP exam, and not just write it, but clear it too. Now, the last thing I'd like to mention here is that who is this training for? This training is open for anyone, and that is the root of this question, right? That is the root of this question by Narayan when he says that he is being told by the training institution that only mere just sitting through the training for 5 days is good enough, and he will be able to get new opportunities in his career. That's the problem. That's the problem, because who is this training for? Anyone can go in and attend, right? And that is the reason why just the training is not enough, right? I might be someone who has no idea what project management is. I can go and attend this training, right, and be unattentive throughout. Do not pay any attention to anything that is going on in the class for 5 days, and I come out with the certification of 35 contact hours, right? 35 hours of study of project management. Is it of any use? Of course it is not, right? So that's the reason why just merely attending a 5-day training is not enough. You have to write the PMP exam. You have to clear the PMP exam. That is going to be a proof that you know project management. That is going to be a proof that you attended the 35 contact hours and you made full use of it as well, right? So that's pretty much it. That's all that I had in this video. Hope I was able to answer this question. Attending classes, attending project management classes, attending these PDU classes or these contact hours classes is one thing, but it is not an alternative of the PMP certification. It's basically one of the mandatory requirements. It has got nothing to do with opening up new opportunities, new career opportunities for you. So that's all that I had in this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Check us out on our social media, facebook.com/PMP and twitter.com/PMP. Send your queries. If you have any such queries, send in to pmplounge@gmail.com, and feel free to check out the website pmplounge.com, your #1 free resource for project management certification as well as project management industry information. Thank you.